have to get super clear on who it is that you're making content for. You have to get clear on what those people care about, what those people like, what they don't like, the things that they respond to, the things that they don't. Go and look at all of the other channels who make content like yours. Look at big channels. Look at channels that are just a little bit bigger than you that are getting views on their content. Look at channels that are kind of in the middle between the biggest channels and the ones that are still a bit bigger than you. Look at all of the ones in the middle and go and look at what it is that they're doing and compare what it is that you're doing. One of the best things that you can do, in my experience on YouTube, is pull up their stuff and compare it side by side with what it is that you're doing. Yes, we're going to do things in our own unique ways, but there are things that stand out. So pull up their thumbnails next to yours and say, are there, what are they doing in their thumbnails that I'm not doing? Look at their titles. What are they doing in their titles that I'm not doing? How are they packaging this whole thing up? How are they presenting it all? How are they using their thumbnails and their titles together as a team to win the click? Once somebody clicks in their videos, the first 5 seconds of their video, what happens compared to the first 5 seconds of my videos? The first 10 seconds of their videos, what are they doing that I'm not doing? The first 30 seconds, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And so on. You rinse and repeat that through the whole thing. How are they ending their videos? How am I ending my videos? When are they publishing? When am I publishing? Like all these things. But you go through that process of, let me understand what's happening around the type of content that I'm making, and let me make sure that what it is that I'm doing is competitive. And then at that point, once you start doing those comparisons, as long as you're not so into what it is that you're doing that you're like, hey, my stuff's just better by default, right? So because I'm making it, it's just better because it's all made to my biases based on the things that I like. As long as you're not that person, then in that case, you can look at what all of these other channels are doing. You can start to pick up a pattern. Okay, when they start their videos, they all seem to do something like this, or most of them seem to do something like this. When they are making their thumbnails and titles, they're all doing things like this. When they get to the end of their videos, people are doing things like this. When they're telling stories or not, they're all doing things like this. And it really helps you be able to identify things that you need to start doing, because the people that are setting the precedents for your niche, those people are doing those things and people are responding to it for the same people that are watching your type of content. So because of that, those comparisons can really make a big difference when it comes to learning what it is that people in your niche respond to.